Hi there. This is a really short video about fractional exponent. So, fractional exponent, they basically are just when you have a base raised to an exponent with a fraction, obviously. It would look like that. Now, this is often challenging because we don't really know how to approach this, but really it can be rewritten like this. Right? So what we're doing here is you have this fraction. The denominator of that fraction is going to be what root you're going to take of this exponent here, this base raised to this exponent. So you're taking the root, the cth root of a to the b. So if you don't know what the root is, if you don't know how to calculate a root, you can start by learning what a square root is, which is essentially just the opposite of squaring a number. So if you have square root of 25, obviously we know that's 5, and that's because 5 squared is 25. So similarly, the cube root of 125 is 5, because 5 to the 3 is 125. That's quite simple, right? But here, it's a little bit, I guess it seems a little bit more complicated, but it's essentially the same thing. If we have 8 to the power of 2 over 3, we're taking the cube root of 8 squared. All right? Now, you might be tempted to be like, okay, then let's just evaluate it and then get 4, right? But this isn't going to work all the time. The reason why is because we're going to get bigger and bigger numbers. And then we won't have a really great way to find out what the answer is then. For example, if we have 125 to the power of 4 over 3, we can't just take the cube root of 125 to the power of 4, because we have to find 125 to the power of 4. That's going to be a huge number. So what are we going to do? We have to rewrite what we have underneath this root, okay? So we know that 8 is 2 to the 3, right? So in this case, I'm going to write it in a different color. We have 2 to the 3 to the power of 2, okay? And we know that's 2 to the 6th, right? But we can also rewrite this as 2 to the 2 to the power of 3. And what does that do for us? This gives us 4 to the 3. And if we cube 4 to the 3, what are we doing? We're doing the opposite. We're literally doing the opposite operation of the cube, right? So then that's going to cancel out that. And then we're going to get 4, right? So literally you got the same answer here. So what was the point of all that? It's because it saves us time on questions like this, right? So then what we can do here is we can rewrite this as 5 to the 3 to the power of 4, right? But then that's 5 to the 4 to the power of 3. So then you see that will cancel. We get 5 to the 4 is the answer. And if you can do quick maths, you'll get 625. Boom. That's it. That's the basics of fractional exponents. The easiest way to do it is to kind of use what you already learned about exponents before. For example, like when you multiply the powers of exponents with the same base, then you'll add the exponents, and so like all the other rules as well. Like a to the m to the power of n is equal to a to the mn. Using all of those rules and putting them all together is quite crucial when you're solving or finding these types of things. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the comments. Hope you have a great day, and see you next time.